Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a bit of a new one for me. I'm going to be trying Glossier makeup. Now I have tried Glossier makeup in the past. I tried their blush and I've tried their boy brow, and I have tried some of their skincare. I love their skincare. But this time I'm going to be trying some new in from Glossier. I believe they have a new thing called Glossier Play, which is a bit more colourful, a bit more impactful compared to the other makeup. And I have picked up some stuff from their normal line of makeup. So we're just going to be playing with those. We'll be trying to do a full face of Glossier. I know that they are known for kind of barely there makeup for pretty people. But I think we're all beautiful, and I think we should all give it a go if you really want to. I don't think we should be discouraged from using makeup that we want to use. If we want to use a lot of makeup, we want to use like not barely any makeup. It's down to the person who's buying it, really. I think I'm lying to myself. I'm pretty, I'm beautiful. But we are going to be trying a full face of Glossier. Let's get straight into the video. So I've brought you up a little bit closer just so you can see everything that's going on. As you can see, I got my nose pierced. It's still healing, so just bear with me. That's another reason why I don't really want to do like a full heavy beat of foundation, all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to stick just to my natural skin, which isn't looking too bad, but you know, it's always hit and miss with skincare with me. I feel like my skin's never going to be perfect, but whose is? But yeah, let's go straight in. I'm going to firstly use their mint Balm.com just to moisturize my lips. It's very minty. I do like the smell, and it does feel a bit tingly on the lips, which I quite like. It says to use on lips, cuticles, elbows, or your friend. Anywhere that needs some love. Smother this all over me. All over me. I'm not going to be doing foundation, so let's just go straight into concealer. I'm using their Glossier Strech Concealer in the shade G6. It says to use your fingertips. I don't like the idea of that, but let's just go with it. Let's just go with it. Straight in with the concealer. It looks quite light. But then again, I guess you kind of want the brightening effect underneath the eyes. It is a bit on the brighter side. But I guess I do need that kind of brightening effect underneath the eyes anyway, because I do have dark circles and fine lines under the eyes. I just kind of want to hide all that going on. I do quite like that. It feels like my skin concealer tends to like sit in my under eye lines and stuff, so it's nice that it's not doing that yet. I don't like how I'm using my fingers. Like, it feels like I'm not getting like an even distribution of product, but if you are like on the go and need something quick, it does kind of do the job at the same time. I might actually put some on underneath my nose because there's a bit of redness there. Okay. I'm not mad at it yet, but we'll see. Let's move on to brows. I have their world famous boy brow with me. Now, this is the dilemma here. So I have previously used boy brow before. I got it as a gift and I used it in black, right? But my eyebrows, they're really weird because they look black, but they are not black. They are really, really dark brown. So I got brown instead. So I don't know if this is gonna work for my the actual color of my eyebrows. But I got it in the shade brown. But we'll see how we get on with this, because I don't know if this could go really well or really, really badly. That is the colour that we're working with. It's not a terrible colour. It's actually blending into my eyebrows quite well. My eyebrows are so confused. They're like die-hard enemies. They're not even related, they're just not friends. That eyebrow looks good, but this is the problematic one. They don't look too bad. I'm going for the more fluffy feathery kind of eyebrow, which I don't usually go for, but because that's kind of like the Glossier thing, this is what this is really for, just to give that feathery, you know, carefree kind of brow. We are going to move on to the cheeks and highlight and all that good stuff. For blush, we're going to be using the Cloud Paint in the shade Storm. Now, I have used the Glossier blushes before. I use them quite often actually. I use the shade Dusk, which is kind of like a muted pink. I wanted to go for a more intense colour, but this one might be a little bit too intense. So it's the shade Storm. I think that's all I'll need. This is very, very, very pink. Actually, that's blending out really, really nicely. Oh my god, it's so pretty. That's really pretty. Kind of living for this. Oh wow, that's really pretty. Ah! I'm happy with this. Oh, I actually really love that. That is really pretty. Let's move on. I want to kind of go into some of the new stuff from Glossier, the play stuff. So I'm going to actually use the NiteShine highlighter. It's like a liquid highlighter from Glossier Play, and it's in the shade Deep Copper. So I'm going to try this one out. This one looks pretty intense. Oh wow, that is beautiful. Oh my god, that is so beautiful. Oh, oh, oh. The one thing I'm not liking about this is that when you turn away, you can kind of still see the colour. Like when you look head on, you can still see the colour of the highlighter, which I'm not really a fan of. I guess if we blend it in a bit more to the skin a bit more, it might blend away. It's really pretty. Sorry, I had to turn my hair back because I feel like it was getting in the way. Right, now that highlight and blush is done, let's move on to the eye. So I'm going to try and incorporate two products from Glossier Play. I'm going to be using their glitter jellies, and this one is in the shade Firewalk, and it's a really pretty kind of rose gold coppery kind of shade. And I'm going to also be trying to use with that Technogel eye pencil, ColorSlide, in the shade Pretty Penny. Look at that. Look at that. That is really pretty. I purchased all of this stuff in their kind of package deal that they do on that site. You get like £13 off if you buy them all together. So it also came with a sharpener. It's called the Blade. Oh, what's this? What is this? I don't even know what this is. What is this? Can someone explain what this is to me? Because I have no clue. You just... What? Excuse me? Am I meant to do this? If I'm not meant to do this, I'm gonna cry. Is this what you're meant to do with this? I don't know. Anyway, we don't need this right now, so let's move on. And I'm going to be using this brush to... Ooh. I thought it was a brush. It's like a silicone sponge. I guess this is for the glitter then. I'm going to try and use the glitter with this brush. So that is what it looks like. It's got quite a jelly kind of texture. Is it kind of in the name? But yeah, let's see what we can do with this. I've actually never used glitter on my eyes before, so this is going to be quite the experience. I thought it would have a bit more pigment to it. It's just more glitter. I kind of wish I put like an eyeshadow underneath it and kind of use this as a topper, but we're gonna make it work. I actually want to see if I can get some colour out of it, see how many layers it might take. Let's try this. I think that's quite a good thing about this silicone brush. It kind of allows you to make quite sharp angles and lines with it. This is actually gorgeous. Like, I'm actually obsessed. I've never like done like a glittery eye or anything. This is really, I'm like kind of I'm really quiet because I want to get it right. Like, it's so, I'm really enjoying this actually. I'm gonna do the other eye off camera really quickly. BRB. So I am back. I've just finished the other eye and I'm kind of like obsessed with this. Like, it's something I've never tried before. I don't know if it looks good, but I think it looks good, so I'm really happy with this. I really like the consistency of it. It's quite easy to work with around the eyes. It is safe to use around the eye area. It says it's safe to use around the eye area, so if you do have sensitive eyes, I wouldn't recommend putting it around the eyes, but if you do like are cool with glitter around the eyes, then obviously go for it, but it does say it is safe. So I'm going to use this on my lower lash line, just connect the two colours together. I'm finding that it's very easy to glide across the eye. It's quite smooth and buttery in texture. That's beautiful. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god! So lower lash line is done. I'm just going to go off camera really quickly again, just to quickly just do mascara or anything else that I may need to finish off the eye look. Bear with me 2 seconds. Okay, I'm back and I've just finished doing the eyes. I've just added some mascara and just put that same copper pencil in my waterline. So this is the final eye look. I'm really happy with it. I'm really happy with the products that I've picked out. I think they complement each other quite well, and I'm really happy with the consistency of the glitter. It's not too scratchy on the eyes or anything, and yeah, for the first time using glitter on my eyes, I'm really impressed. It was very easy to use, very easy to work with. Also thanks to the detailer brush or sponge or silicone. I don't even know what you want to call this because it's definitely not a brush. It's really good to work with the glitter and any kind of cream product that you want to use to kind of really get like a good like control of the product. I think this is really good to use. So now the eyes are done, let's move on to the lips. The High Shine Lacquer from Glossier Play. And I got the shade Disco. It's a very red colour, which scares me a lot, but I'm gonna go with it, see what we can do with it, and just hope for the best. It's a very bright colour, which online it doesn't look as bright. I actually quite like this. I like it doesn't feel too sticky on the lips because it's kind of like in between a lipstick and a gloss. I think I'm gonna add like a brown lip liner just around the edges, just to kind of marry the two together. Okay, so I actually reapplied the lips and did a kind of outlined brown liner on the outside of my lips, just to kind of feel a bit more comfortable, because I feel like when I do bright colours I need like a darker version of that colour just to kind of go around the lips. But yes, I'm really happy with this. I really quite like the colour when I've applied my usual outside lip liner colour. I like the consistency of it. It's got a pleasant smell, but it's not like an overpowering smell, which is, I don't like strong smelling makeup or skincare. I just like it to just do its job. I believe that we are done with this makeup look. Overall thoughts. So the concealer, I didn't put a lot under my eyes, and usually when I put like any bit of concealer under my eyes it tends to like crease and not look good and settle into my fine lines, but it hasn't actually done that. Obviously my fine lines are still there, you can still see them, but the concealer itself hasn't actually settled into it, which is really, really good for me. I feel like the colour, the payoff of the concealer is quite light, so it doesn't feel like it's as there as it was when I first put it on, but maybe that's because I didn't put enough on, I don't know. Like, it's not very full coverage is what I'm trying to say. So if you are looking for a full coverage concealer, it's not necessarily that, but I'm someone who doesn't like full coverage anyway, so this is kind of perfect for me. The blush and the highlight together I really enjoyed. It's very subtle, which I like in an everyday kind of makeup look. The eyes are probably my favourite. Like, they are so gorge. Like, that is something I never usually do. I feel like the colour complements my skin tone quite well. The eyebrows, they are fluffy and it's not something I usually go for, but I'm really happy with it, to be honest. And the lips, with the liner around it, I'm happy with it. So overall, I look cute. But yeah, I'm really excited for Glossier. I feel like they've kind of done something a bit different, kind of gone a bit more colourful and playful with it, hence the name. And yeah, I'm just really happy with what I purchased and will be using in the future. So I'm a happy bunny. So we've come to the end of the video. I hope you really enjoyed watching me play with makeup, which I don't usually do on my channel, but if you want to see more of that, I am happy to do that. I might do like an everyday makeup routine soon, so watch out for that. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you do like seeing my face, I have social media. I will put it up on the screen. I'm on Instagram. Please give me a follow if you like my content. Yes, so my battery's dying, so I've got to be quick. Hope you really enjoyed my video. Subscribe if you liked what you saw and you want to see more. Yeah, I hope everyone has an amazing day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.